Top 5 Best Cheap Acoustic Guitar for Beginners. Number 5. Epiphone DR-100. Considering it's so affordable, it's difficult to see what's wrong with the DR-100 for those on a budget. The Epiphone DR-100 produces a tone that you wouldn't expect given the small price tag. Available in a variety of finishes, the build quality outmatches most of the competition in this price bracket. A select spruce top is accompanied by a mahogany body and neck, the latter of which features a slim taper profile for more comfortable playing, finished off with a rosewood fingerboard. It's a relatively easy player, and the body has ample resonance. If you're on a very small budget, the Epiphone DR-100 is a no-brainer. Pros: good build quality. Easy player. Can't go wrong for just over $100. Cons: none at this price. Coming in number 4. Fender CD-60S. With this Fender, you have a leading brand producing an excellent acoustic guitar at an entry-level price. This dreadnought's all-mahogany construction produces a full, rounded sound, which equates to volume and confident mid-level power in support of a bright treble. The tuners are positive and reliable, and at the sub-$200 mark they represent excellent quality. Previously, Fender's acoustic guitars for beginners had an action that tended to be on the high side. But the CD-60S has an action low enough to enable easier playing, while avoiding troublesome fret buzz. Pros: balanced sound. Stays in tune. Entry-level price. Cons: individual looks may put some off. Coming in number 3. Yamaha APXT2. The best acoustic electric guitar for home practice and live gigs. Semi-acoustic guitars are essentially acoustic models that feature built-in electronics that allow them to be paired up with a guitar amp. No matter how vibrant and resonant a guitar is, you'll need the extra punch if you want to play live gigs. If that's what you are into, we strongly suggest checking Yamaha's APXT2 thin line out. Essentially, this is an all-around guitar with a very robust and versatile performance that packs a ton of high-quality features, including Meranti back and sides, a hardwood neck, a rosewood-made fingerboard, and a spruce top. It also rocks the art-based preamp and the System 68 electronics system. Even unplugged, the sound of this guitar is absolutely massive. The tone woods greatly complement each other and work in harmony to provide a full-bodied tone with exceptional projection and a ringing resonance. Its nut width is pretty short, and its hardware, in general, is pretty awesome. However, just like the case with most budget beginner guitars the ones that this model is pre-strung with are very light and pretty flimsy. Lastly, the aesthetics of the APXT2 are pure gold. This is a great-looking guitar painted in an elegant black finish, and it sports a stylish single cutaway thin-line design. Pros: high-quality electronics. Rich, full-bodied sound and tone. Great playability. Fairly robust and durable. Cons: weak plastic strings. A well-equipped beginner guitarist is on its way to break through the mold and become a skilled player, but what leads most people to hitting the plateau is a poor quality guitar. If you want to shine on your live performances and upgrade your setup, we recommend the Yamaha APXT2 acoustic electric guitar. Coming in number 2. Gretsch G90-500 Jim Dandy. Exotic tonewood selection in a budget guitar. Simply because you're a beginner guitar player doesn't mean that you should settle for a dull-sounding guitar. There are tons of models that are made of very unique and interesting wood pieces, and a perfect example of such a guitar is the G90-500 Jim Dandy from Gretsch. The G90-500 features a rosewood fingerboard and eastern mahogany neck, but its back, sides, and top are made of the exotic agathys. The global guitar community is a bit at odds with this particular tonewood, some love it, some not so much. However, what makes it perfect for the beginner player is the fact that it's tonally very balanced. On the tonal spectrum, it sits right in the middle, it's neither too bright nor too warm, which means that you'll get to reap the benefits on both ends as you grow to learn how to tame them. Aesthetics-wise, Gretsch's G90-500 looks absolutely amazing. The vintage sunburst finish is quite breathtaking, and most people wouldn't be able to tell that this is actually a starter guitar. It's got a slightly shorter scale length, a short nut width, and a C-shaped neck profile, which means that its playability is absolutely fantastic. However, its nut is made of synthetic material and is not all too durable. Pros: superb playability, shorter scale and nut width, features the exotic Agathis construction, fantastic tonal projection and resonance. Cons: flimsy nut material. The Gretsch G9500 is a well-built guitar with amazing resonance and projection, a highly balanced tone, and a very familiar timbre. It's pretty durable, and it boasts exceptional playability to match its sturdy performance. Just be careful how you handle it when you are not using it, because its nut is pretty flimsy. Coming in number 1. Yamaha FG800. The best guitar for first-timers and inexperienced players. There's a subtle difference between beginner guitar players and people who have never played an instrument. While beginners tend to have at least some ideas about the basic guitar playing skills, techniques, and tones, first-timers and inexperienced people don't, they simply wish to embark upon this beautiful journey. We recommend Yamaha's FG800 to the latter for a number of reasons that revolve around its design, tone, and playability. First of all, this is a dreadnought guitar with a full scale length and a beautiful glossy finish. Even though some beginners might argue that dreadnoughts tend to be a bit heavier than, for example, parlor guitars, the fuller easy-to-grip body tends to feel a bit more intuitive and natural. It rocks a solid spruce top and NATO neck, back and sides, while its fingerboard is made of durable walnut. NATO, sometimes referred to as Eastern mahogany, being the most dominant tone wood in the mix, provides a distinctively warm tone with plenty of resonance, while walnut and spruce are mainly there to aid the guitar's structural stability. Its tuning pegs are made of die-cast chrome and keep the strings in tune for weeks, even after extensive playing. Last, but not least, the Yamaha FG800 looks pretty simplistic and plain. It rocks a natural finish and a mid-sized pickguard that's located right beneath the sound hole. Pros: warm, distinctive tone and timbre. Comfortable, highly durable body. Natural finish. Great intonation and decent initial action. Cons: simplistic outlook. Moderately heavy. All things considered, Yamaha's FG800 is an excellent choice for soon-to-be guitar players. It offers excellent sustain and produces a tone that hit pretty close to home, and it's generally pretty balanced in terms of performance.